That's KMOJ over there, right? KMOJ. Did y'all know that's how you say it? KMOJ. You had to be around when they started that to know it was KMOJ, right? You hear? Not just KMOJ. It's KMOJ. And there's actually some Swahili, correct, that goes with it. The K, the M, the O, and the J. Each have meaning, if I'm not mistaken. I used to remember it way back in the day, but I don't remember it right now. But I was thinking as I was posted up. That's weird. I don't mean to put y'all plans on broadcast. I put y'all plans on broadcast. BLO, shout out Broadway Liquor Outlet, and the proprietors of this here corner. Sometimes people adopt a corner in the city and state of Minnesota, specific to Minneapolis, my area, and as we adopt areas, we keep them clean and tidy. That means that we donate enough money to get our name on a part of it, and then it's adopted by, right? This shelter is adopted by. That means that some great organization has taken that particular shelter under their wing, and then they're donating money to keep it up and running for the residents of the city and state of Minnesota in the city of Minneapolis who travel by public transportation, correct? I was thinking, right? I was thinking that you guys were talking to me at my belly. Like, I've been doing sit-ups. I've been doing sit-ups, and I'm thinking it was the pasta. I thought, I was doing it for a little while, and it was just super big. And then I thought, I don't even know if I got muscles there or not anymore. I be trying to holler at Dr. Pinto. When I thought Keith was acting behind closed doors like he was funding my 2010 Dodge Ram Caravan that I got in 2007. If maybe my home was up again. I even thought about welfare, because under welfare reform back then when I had Shayla, remember now I got pregnant with my son right behind that, and then my welfare worker said, Sharon, don't even worry about it. You just stay home and blah, blah, blah. But I went to work. My kids were 1 and 2. Right, I put Shayla and Michael in daycare, and I went to work. I got a job, income. It was ludicrous to think that I, as a black low-income woman, could live a wife's life with Michael Cooper Sr. driving a bus, taking care of the home. That wasn't what was happening. So with that being said, I had to go to work when my kids were 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken, and then 1 through 4 and 5, and 2 through 5, they were at the daycare. Mercedes Baker, shout out family. My understanding is that Mercedes kept my kids, Sharon Martin, and then Mercedes actually babysat me as well. I thought that was a circle. That was full circle at its finest. And because of the great person that I am with her childhood education, I thought that was wonderful for my children. Remember now, that starts with red for, A for apple, and then red is the apple. We went through that the other day. Did you keep that tutorial, Dr. And is it in the freedom school as we are, dealing with you, right? I'm on public transportation now, right? This is going to be on my YouTube. Maybe they can give me a call now. That's PYC, PCY. You see that school over there? It used to be PYC. It was a little house way back in the day when I started. It was a little house similar to one of these little houses. And the man that started that alternative school had took the rooms within that house and made them school rooms, classrooms. And we was enjoying that class time with Jim Long. Shout out Jim Long of PYC, Plymouth Youth Christian Center, where I went and graduated from high school. I got a high school diploma from Patrick Henry. They mailed it to me in the mail. I'm going to repeat one more time. Jackie Baker, my Aunt Mary's dead. She can't hear this. See that sign right there? Look at that. That's that memorial for that. I don't have a memorial up in Old Tunnel. For sure. As we went to go try and find that memorial, they described it as a winter snowy day, and because of the snowstorm they were in, because of the shit that happened, they they couldn't necessarily remember where my daughter passed, which I guess in a sense was okay. A car driving up to Old Tunnel once a year.
Stop requested.
Look at the memorial, and I just would feel the type of way. Like I would have did something that would have just been there, whether I came back or not. That's yeah. Anyways, whatever you're right. My neighbors are very to keep the body together. You see that up there? I thought that was supposed to be a bus depot, right? BARAK. Do you remember that BARAK? This big gray building, not the brown one.
And
We're talking about the gray one.
Connect here to Route 7.
That was supposed
this
to be a
station
bus
for
depot.
North Point Health
My understanding
and Wellness
is
Center.
that Bob collected funds under Barack Obama for the what did you call that? The Green Line, is that what it is? That subway type deal? That bus. I mean, it's a train. Yeah, I don't take the train in Minneapolis. I feel more comfortable on the bus for some odd reason. Every now and then I get on the train, but I don't like the train. And when this building right here, you see them people, they got that's a nice surface. You gotta freeze it and then zoom in. But when Bob was on the city council under Barack Obama, they were gonna make a train go down this road here. They were going to tear this road up. And at the time, I didn't really care about the train. I was talking about the money. Like, well, where did the money go? What did y'all do with the money Barack gave for the train? You know, because at that time, when we were talking about putting the train and taking the buses, we got the D line and the C line. I'm on the C line right now. I take the D line sometimes, but you know, as they was gonna build a train down this main artery in our city, they got, I thought, an allotment of money. But then at that time, that's when we had the Bryn Mawr shooting down there. If you go straight down and then take a left, that's where that Bryn Mawr shooting happened. And as they had that Bryn Mawr shooting happen, nobody really talked about, you know, the train money anymore. Sherrod was talking about the train money because I was kind of torn on the train, and then I wanted to follow the money because, you know, my money was lost at that time. And they said that was going to be a bus depot. I don't know what it is now. It's got some offices in it, but you know,
Connect here to Route 754.
And then up on West Broadway, they also have a historical library. Back when we were a little girl, it was a library. It's like one of the first libraries over here or some crap. It's Emerge now. You know, it's a, I think Emerge is like a job place for people to go in the Emerge program. I'm not sure if you gotta be a felon, a woman, children, if they have single adults, I'm not sure. But that's, they were gonna make that like a bus hub, like the transit station. Station. Yeah, you see the video because they said they whipped my ass at the transit station. I told my son, you know what, Freya, until I see that video, I can't say that video is in its entirety, right? I thought that I needed an attorney to get that video from the transit beatdown and then show me the video. And I should be able to ascertain if it's from beginning to end. You know, because there was one video where I seen it, and I thought, no, that's not where that happened. Because, see, that cop didn't make that turn. This cop was driving, then you clearly seen him make a turn and speed up on me and pull me over. The cop that I said pulled me over that day, Paul Bergy, was parked, giving another ticket. He was giving a ticket to somebody, and as I passed that officer, that's the one that sped up and caught me. And said, you know, because he was doing a pedestrian sting. They wanted to take that walkway out. That walkway's out now, right? I said, as they were doing a pedestrian sting about how many people do and don't stop for that walkway and if it's needed or not, I was one of the people caught in that sting. And I didn't know that at the time. But, you know, looking back at the situation, because that cop was sitting there giving the person a ticket already about the same situation. You know, so I had issues with that. Yeah, right? Who's gonna call me? What attorney wants to settle, Tim Walz? You got an attorney wanting to settle yet? You know, for the city and state under you, so we can put this behind us and give Sharon a life. her son out of jail and go back to living a great life.